Thank you so much for all the kind comments you always leave. And also, thank you for this one. Um, the thing is I just did a video response about like an idea Geraldine had in the other video. So you can have a look at that. And I'm gonna just clarify it again because I still think it's like I think I'm trying to make it clearer and clearer and clearer. So basically, I answered you, and everyone can read my answer typing. But I want to say it. I want to say it. So I am ready for the people, because that's what the other video is about. I'm ready for people to be ready. So I have done everything for people. I have built a structure. I have given things for free. They're all out there. And the problem with everyone is that they themselves don't want me, even if they need me, because needing means that is something that you have to be very self-aware, right? So that it becomes a want. So needing can be unaware. You can be unaware that you need something, right? But wanting means that you are knowing that you need something, you know your worth, and then you know and get, since you know that, you start to get opportunities like someone like me or a coach that fits you. And so but people need to go through those processes. So that means that everyone who's come across me has not been ready. Some of the people that are in our group, they're semi-ready. So they were ready enough to do a few things and stuff like that. So as it stands, I've been doing this on TikTok for 4 years. Yeah, I think it's about 4 years. And people have not been ready. They have not gone through the process of valuing themselves, changing from a need, an unconscious need, to a want. And so if you don't go through that process, you're not going to do these things. You might do a few, or you might, I'm going to try it or whatever. You might experiment, but that's still in that process of trying to figure that out, those two. Now, after those two, when you get to the point where you're like, okay, I know I need this, then the universe starts bringing these things. So let's say there's a practitioner. This is one option. This is something I pushed, but I can't do that anymore, and I won't do it anymore. Like I said, I'm considering becoming a monk, like a modern monk, and I'm looking into that right now. I'm just going to do astral things because I don't really want to be here as a human. There's no point so far. Like, it's been so many. I mean, I said in another video next year because I forgot that we're in January. So this June coming, I'm going to be 40. And I'm okay with it, but I just don't feel that the human me needs to be anything but an anchor for my energies, because I know the things that my energy is doing with this anchor. So I'm considering stopping the stuff and just going to help people energetically in the astral, because I can do that. I do it all the time. Like when I wake up in the morning, sometimes I just go back and do that. And I haven't got back to replying to everybody. There's something about sleep patterns, and I want to talk about that later. But I don't know if I'm going to. I'm considering taking that seriously. I'm not sure, because people don't want it. They haven't gone through that value thing. And the reason why I say this is because I've said this many times, but again, people don't need, want, whatever. So even if I say this, I've said it millions of times on the live, said it millions of times in my videos, and even people I know, they still don't remember, meaning it's not the time for them. But I'm going to say it because I think you would hear it. But basically, the cliche, you only know and see things as deeply as you know and see yourself. So if you don't value yourself and you don't know that those needs that are like unconscious are a want, and you think you need the things that are very surface level when they're very deep, It doesn't matter if someone is the perfect match or the perfect coach for you, you will not hear them. You will not invest in yourself. You will not value that person because you don't value yourself. How could someone, not you, but you doesn't matter, whoever watches this, it'll be for you if it is. It might be something that you've been playing with or you know someone, but it might be for you. But if you don't value and know what you need to change your life, it's unconscious. You haven't gone within. And I talk again a million times about going within. People think going within is all kinds of stuff, but you need to see what that means to you. This is for everybody. It's not directed to anyone. Going within is you start going through the layers and exploring. I've done videos even recently about this. Go look at them if you're interested. It's going within. It's stop looking at all the dumb stuff out there that is like freaking you out. And you go within. And the first stage of doing that is not going away from those things, looking at the things that are driving you crazy and insane, looking for where those are in your body, looking deeper where they are. Now, I'm not going to keep going because I'm doing the thing I usually do where I talk about these stuff and no one's going to see it anyway. They're going to forget or whatever. Yeah, whatever. So what I wanted to talk about is about actually what you said, which is what can we do to get out there? I pushed it. I was talking about this earlier, but I just stopped and went on a tangent. I tried to talk to many practitioners. There's only one that I've done a live with, but you have no idea how many people I reached out to. This is supposed to be, and the reason why is because of that thing I'm toying with the idea. I think that I said this in the last video that's uploading now. It's taking forever and they keep putting weird things where they're checking it. I don't know why they're checking these videos, like whatever. No one's gonna see it anyway. I don't know why. Like, why would TikTok do this? Like, no one's gonna see them anyway. They're like, I'm not gonna show these videos, but I'm gonna also like, see if it's okay. Like, so dumb. But anyway, so when I wanted to do that, I even did that in fashion. I wanted to bring everybody together and make art together with these people and give everyone an opportunity to be in vogue and things like that because I had connections. And people were weird. They kept going back to the Matrix vibes. And it was horrible. And I could see how fun it would be. It would be so fun if people just let go and took a break for once. And I was catering to people. I brought food, all that stuff, the free thing. And I was paying for it. I was paying for making a collection. And then the photographer would get all the credit and usually get paid for things and stuff like that. Like the typical stuff. But anyway, that's why I'm not doing fashion anymore. But anyway, it doesn't make any sense. Like I was thinking about that today. Every once in a while, a piece of that version of me. I've been healing. Last year was a lot of that healing with that version. There's something finalizing. I'm gonna go somewhere, and that place is completely like the finalized. I think I feel it's gonna happen, but that age group of my 20s and my early 30s, but mostly my early 20s. Well, just 20s. Was all about this. It was about like, I want to collaborate with these people and bring things together, but how can you do that when the people don't want to do that? They're still wanting to, I don't know, just do all those things. And it's not like I'm asking them to change their life. They just need to do one tiny project so they can see it's possible, but they don't. So those kind of things. So this is, so to finalize this, all of these ideas, I've done them. But what I want is people to come to me. I'm not asking people to do things, and I'm not coming up with things anyway. I have a whole thing. If anyone's interested that like was resonating with, if you see this video, go to my stuff. I have everything. I have a whole system. I have all these videos to help people to start their process. I have sessions, and the sessions are for people who are feeling actually like they want to do stuff. So that's why they're not as often as the other things like Patreon. I have it all those things are there. They're there. Go look at them. Comment on them, see them, repost them, say cute things. Like, not you, but everyone. Like, that's what people can do. but they're not doing that. Still, even though I've talked about it a bunch of times.